We have to keep a very sort of subtle balance between regions, between the smaller countries, between the major powers, so that everybody is equally represented and everybody has an opportunity. So we have to, by the constitution, the APGC constitution, we have to have 2 board members from Australia. So we have John Hopkins from Australia, and we have the new board member would be Sarah Chia. And she's a lawyer, and she's a member at the Royal Adelaide Golf Club. I believe she's the playing partner of our previous chairman, Dr. David Cherry. He recommended her, highly recommended her. So we're looking forward to working with her. The other board members is Bones Floro from the Philippines. It's a very active member of our 43 countries. Bones is a former player who has represented the Philippines at the Eisenhower. He's also an administrator. He's a member at of the Philippine Olympic Association. So he's very well placed there. And the minute he's come in, we've had a lot of activity in the Philippines. And it's a lovely place to actually have a tournament. It's very reasonably priced. It has all the facilities that international tournaments require. It has very good hotels. It has very good golf courses. So it's a very welcome addition to our board. The third member is Nishi from Hong Kong, and he's a Japanese who's been living in Hong Kong for a long time. He was the former president of the Hong Kong Golf Association. He was also in charge of all the Hong Kong activities, associate activities, when they had the Eisenhower there. So he's very well experienced and well set to add to our repertoire of board members. And finally, the last board member was General Abdullah from the UAE. And he's also a member of the UAE Golf Federation. He's also involved in the Arab League Golf. He's a very keen golfer. It's a very active part of, now there's lots of activity there in the Middle East. There's lots of new golf courses coming up in the UAE, in Qatar, in Saudi. So the UAE, they've also already hosted 2 of our major events, the AAC and the WAP. So we're hoping to have a lot of activity there because they have great facilities, hotels. The infrastructure is very good. So with these addition of these 4 new members, I think we have a very big choice of facilities and countries where we can move to, because our region is so big and so spread out and the weathers are different. When it's summer in here, it's winter in Australia. So then we have to move our events around, and now we're adding more events to it, so we need more venues. So I think the new setup would be very good for all our activities.